Hi, you guys. So today I'm going to be teaching you about the flow. So for me, this is the most important thing you need to know if you're studying any yoga practice that is vinyasa. So vinyasa classes, Brooklyn flow, even yin yang, morning flow. It's important to know how to actually do that vinyasa, that flow. And today I'm going to explain this to you so that you never make a mistake ever again. There's actually two ways to do a flow. One is for a more beginner, and then another one is more advanced. I sometimes, most of the time, or let's say half the time, use the beginner version because during a class, if you get tired, you might not want to do the advanced version the entire time. Okay, so you can switch between both, but you can't mix them up. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. So it all starts from a downward facing dog. So let's make it there. In your downward facing dog. So as you know, you separate your fingers, you bring your shoulders away from your ears, you lift your hips up, and you send your heels down, right? Good. Now let's go to a plank. So inhale, shoulders are over your wrists in your plank pose. We're going to bring the knees down, chest, and chin, okay? So this is knees, chest, and chin. We come forward, we push forward, stretch the legs, point the feet, and this is your baby cobra. You should be able to lift your palms and your kneecaps are lifted off the mat because you're stretching your knees so much, okay? So we're not here. We're stretching the knees, engaging the glutes, and engaging the back muscles, but we're not pushing on the hands, okay? So we're here. Then you lower down, you bring your heels to your seat, keep your elbows tight by your rib cage, and you push up, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to do this again. You have to kind of repeat it to yourself. It's inhale, plank, exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Knees, chest, and chin, right? This is Ashtanga Namaskar. We're here. We're going to come forward, point your toes, squeeze your elbows, make sure you can lift your palms. And then lower the forehead down, bring your heels to your seat. What you want to watch is that you don't push up like this. You see how this is bad for your vertebrae, right? So you want to push up in one straight line. My hips and my shoulders are going to push up at the same time. Right? It's one straight line. There's no wave in my spine. Tuck your toes and you are in a downward facing dog. So one last time. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale. Stretch your legs, stretch your knees, shoulders back. And exhale in one straight line. I push up. And then downward facing dog. Okay, congratulations. That was the first way to do it. This is a more beginner version. If you get tired throughout the class, you use this version. The other one is called Chaturanga. You might not make it to Chaturanga today, but let's practice and then see what you can do. It starts the same way. We inhale in a plank. Now, the important thing is to not let your knees touch down here. So you're going to bend your elbows only halfway. Halfway only. Then you're going to push your feet forward, tops of the feet down on the mat, and then you don't let your knees touch down. You engage your glutes, you open your shoulders, you open your heart, and you can even look up if you want. Then you're going to think lifting the hips first. I lift my hips, I roll onto my feet, tuck the toes of one foot, and the other toes. This is downward facing dog, okay? So inhale, forward plank. Bend the elbows only halfway, but stretch your legs. Don't bend the knees. Your knees are never going to touch the mat when you're doing this vinyasa, right? So shoulders down and back, kneecaps lifted, glutes engaged, and then you have to use your core so that you lift your hips first, tuck the toes, and downward facing dog. So we don't want to do this. Here and here is basically the most important. And then when you lift up, here again, try this. Hips first, hips up first. Okay, so you're here And then hips up first, and downward facing dog. Ready? Let's try it one last time all together. So you inhale to a plank. Your knees are not touching down. Inhale, point the toes of one foot and then the other shoulders back. Exhale, lift your hips up, heels down, and it is downward facing dog. Okay? This is super, super important. This is the main mistake, is people think the knees are down in their upward facing dog, and then this is really bad for your discs, okay? So make sure that you alternate between the versions as you need throughout the class, but don't mix them up, okay? And if you're doing cobra, do not stretch your elbows, keep them bent. Okay, I think that's all I have to say for today. I hope this explained a lot for you. I hope it is much more clear, but if you have any questions, you know who to ask. See you next time.